My name's Brendon Granger. I've got a company called Technology for Hotels. We supply high-end 4- and 5-star hotels with in-room technology. I literally got one of Dale's emails about a webinar he was having. He then on the webinar announced that he was going to do cash flow injection, went along and I was just blown away. And I just said to Naomi, we want to change things within the business, we want to grow the business, this is a perfect vehicle to do that. So, what it taught me was that I needed to focus, needed to develop that expert profile, needed to systemize and to systemize things so that the things could be actually passed on to other people. We use virtual assistants now to do day-to-day things that I was doing previously. I suppose in Australia we'd be paying someone $22 to $25 an hour. Len is $5 an hour. The quality work's fantastic. Now every fortnight, religiously, we send out a newsletter to our customers. It has allowed us to establish an expert profile. I go along to trade shows now and I meet people for the first time, but they feel like they've known me for a couple of years because I've been talking to them every fortnight. Naomi and I said, okay, so how are we going to achieve this? How are we going to take a month off? And how's the business going to run without us? Because it was just Naomi and myself at that point in time. We didn't have anyone else. So what we did is we started systemizing. We use a project management system, and what we did is we started documenting all our processes on Google Sites. So it's not all here in my head anymore. It's actually documented. And that's just part of the process of you want to hand stuff over to other people. They need the systems. The number and the level of customers we deal with is increased dramatically. We now get people asking to be added to our newsletter list, which is a wonderful thing. Before Business Blueprint, the hotel side probably turned over about $100,000 a year. End of the last financial year, it was just over $1 million in turnover. There've been a number of personal benefits. So the family went on a trip to Fiji, which was the first international Blueprint conference. I had the opportunity to go to Thailand for the next conference and worked at the orphanage. As a result of working at the orphanage, we've taken on, as a family, Hands Across the Water as our charity as well, as a lot of the Business Blueprint community has. I did the bike ride this year, the 500-kilometre bike ride. We sponsor a child. I've been involved for 4 years. Some people who are new to it sort of say, wow, 4 years, haven't you learned everything? And the answer is no. Every conference, I always walk away with 1 or 2 nuggets of information. A couple of friends, and they're like, how do you know all this stuff? And it's all stuff I've learned at Business Blueprint. Come along to Business Blueprint and you can learn the same stuff.